Citizens, and welcome back to the verse, the first video of 2025. That is crazy. Ooh. Do I like that? No. That looks perfect. Basically me. If you change the hair, facial shape, tattoos, eye color, basically me. I think we're going to go with that. We can always change it later. This is, as I said, the first video of 2025. And actually, as you can tell here, skip. The first of me entering the 4.0 with this account. I do have two accounts. I have been in the EP2, and then I did take part in the live 4.0 with just kind of exploring. I haven't done any missions. I haven't really done any money making. All I've been doing is exploring, because the only reason I've been playing in the last couple weeks is for the I can't remember what it's called. The beauty of Pyro, I should say, not Stanton. Screenshot contest. I've just been so busy with a number of things, including a whole day worth of plumbing yesterday. Christmas vacation was not really vacation as much as was Christmas work time. So no new content since my last video about the t-shirt giveaway. That's still going on, by the way. If you take that survey, you get yourself some free t-shirts. Now, some people like that video. Some people definitely didn't like it because, you know, they just want free stuff without actually doing something, I guess would be the best way to put it. Oh, why am I not selected a system yet? Where should I start? I'm definitely starting in Stanton. You know what? I'm going to start in Lorville, and I'll kind of explain that later. But we're going to just go to play game, confirm. Yeah, I think it's reasonable. Oh, only 5 in a queue. That's not bad. I think it's reasonable to, you know, get something for doing that survey, because the survey itself helps CIG understand what people like and what they don't like. Unfortunately, I didn't like the survey for the most part, because you could skip things if you didn't want them. But if you skip them, wouldn't all the rankings of what order things are in be what they already put them in? So, wasn't really a not applicable or skip this section, or I don't do Arena Commander that often, if at all, section, which would have made the survey a bit better. So, I don't know. I don't know how much you're going to get out of there, but at least I was able to kind of give my opinion on some things. Also, 20 characters to type a response in one area. I think they could have added a little bit more on that. But here we are. This is my new series to start out with. I don't know if this is really a series. I won't be labeling it as such. In 4.0, we got some plans here, because we do have the most basic of equipment to start out with here. I do have some stuff, a lot of guns from Luminalia, so if you picked up some Luminalia guns, you'll still have that. We also will have some other equipment and a couple ships to fly around in, or at least one ship. I keep saying a lot. We're just going to let this load up. Once we get in here, we don't have the ability to start in a hangar again, which actually I am totally fine with. I don't like that it was automatic that every time you load in your home planet, you start in your hangar. And that is one of the reasons why I chose Lorville as my starting location, because I don't want to start in my hangar in Area 18, because that's where I go and I sell salvage. I sell salvage at Area 18, and so when you log in from the Habs, you're right next to admin, TDD, and a dumper's depot. So starting in your hangar there would actually be detrimental to my gameplay. Ooh. We'll start out with this. Things are running pretty smooth since I actually didn't do something I was supposed to, which is delete my shader file. I haven't done that in a couple patches now, so definitely I gotta watch out for that. We'll let that... %. Okay. That makes sense. Put that back there. Carry this. Let's see what kind of items we have here. So what do I have? If I filter this, armor-wise, I've got lots of armor. These are all different armors and undersuits that have been part of various giveaways, including all these ridiculous bear heads. We got an Arden core. We got our Novikov suit. Cool. What was the Novikov Ascension for? Does anyone know? That's new. With a backpack. We got some Hill Horror helmets. We got a Vandal helmet somewhere here. There we go. This, I believe, was from CitizenCon a couple of years ago. There is a helmet that came from Carrick winning BIS. I don't know if that's on this account. And some colorful Luminalia undersuits. That's cool. Clothing-wise, we got some more Luminalia stuff. Luminalia shirts from various years. We got an Invictus flight jacket. We got the Foundation Festival hats. Weapons. Almost entirely Luminalia, including these two knives. I'm assuming that grenade launcher. Yes. Rescue Late. That's kind of something I've never really looked at. I should just drop this off while I'm here. That's my liquids for later, since I don't have any sustenance. So you have weapons. Utility-wise, we've got some multi-tools. Ammo. We've got our Cambrio SRT canisters, no actual ammo. Vehicle stuff, we got a bunch of paints. Sustenance, we've now got a mug from Luminalia and the coffee mug I just picked up. No containers. Other, we should have like some stuffies. And, ooh yeah, Red Festival's coming up soon. So we're going to get another envelope. We got some challenge coins. We got the Pico from Luminalia just now. We got other Picos here. We got the CitizenCon 2951. That, I believe, is the same year that they gave away the Ardent. Was it Ardent? What was it called? Arden suit. Yeah, and some little miniature Best in Show Carrick. So we're also gonna get some maybe some more decorations. We got these wooden roosters from a previous Red Festival. This was a decoration we got from the Luminalia, including the sexton up here. So we have a bunch of stuff. Now I'm just gonna leave it all there right now. I always hit that instead of I. We're actually gonna head out and we're gonna do a few things to get kind of geared up now that we've just started out in the verse. So if you're just starting out, you can kind of follow along with me, and this is a good way to get some gear, because right now, money-wise, 25,000. That is not much at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way to my hangar. And from my hangar, we're going to go to my favorite place, which I tested out in the EPTU, which is Walla. And we're going to go to Paradise Cove. Now, I should have actually grabbed the chest armor and backpack, because we're going to need that to do a little bit of looting. If you don't have a backpack and armor, though, we can just go this way. We're heading towards where admin is, which is right there. We're going to go down this way here. And then I believe this way? Nope. I believe incorrectly. There we go. We're going to go to Tammy and Sons here, which is just a open, there we go, open hole into the wilderness. If you need a multi-tool, you could pick one up there, but I would just go over to these places here. And let's look for we got a traction beam there if we need it. Let's look for backpacks. So armor and We have the arrow, and we have the Mac Flex. Now, you know what? I'm going to do a quick buy of a Mac Flex. I'm going to get the orange one. Color doesn't matter. And if I'm getting that, I'm going to get a Mac Flex core. And that's all you need. I'll get a black one. And so that was, what, 3 grand? So, not too bad. Now we have that. Now we're going to be able to do some looting. So if you don't already have a backpack, like I did, you could go and buy those from Tammy or wherever you're getting. Just get yourself a core and a backpack, and that's definitely going to help you with looting. Now, I would also suggest getting a multi-tool and tractor beam, but those are pretty easy to loot. Backpacks aren't quite as often to loot, and cores aren't quite as often to loot, but you will find those more often in the red loot crates that are on the different POIs. I definitely would say go around. Don't worry about buying any sustenance, things like crews or multi-tools, because you're definitely going to be able to find those looting. I don't know if there's any gifts still around. Is Luminalia over? Maybe it's over. I should have got on the train. If there's Luminalia gifts around, you can use those for a little bit of extra money. I think they're worth about 500 each. But Luminalia might be done. They might be over. Who said that? Seemed really loud. Is it this guy? If so, that's pretty loud for where he was. Alright. Well, since I messed up, this is 30 seconds before the next train. I'm just going to do a little bit of cut here, and we'll be back when we are in the train station. Alright, as you can see, we've got 2 people here. 2 people on the train. This is part of the result of having server meshing. Ooh, there's still some gifts. Okay, so we can grab this gift here. If I can reach it. Maybe that's why this one hasn't been taken yet, because... Oh, can I get this one? Come on. What a horrible place to put a gift. It's saying I can't even grab it. Alright. So that gift is not grabbable. That one's taken already. I will say with server meshing, with having so many people on the servers, things are pretty much hard to get now. Turtles are pretty much non-existent because they're grabbed right away. Luminalia gifts don't tend to respawn, and if they do, the chance of them respawning and then you finding them are pretty slim, but there is one there. But why is this storing? Carry. Maybe that was the issue. It's because I don't have a backpack on, but you should be able to carry it. Let's go. Let's grab our ship first of all. So we got our cutter, our nomad, and our MR. Let's get the cutter. Let's retrieve it. Then we're going to go to our hangar. And from there, I'll put on my backpack and my armor. And then we'll be able to quickly scavenge any more gifts that are around. And that'll be a little bit of a starting money for us. This is something you're not going to be able to do if you're starting this a bit late. I'm actually still kind of surprised that the Luminalia gifts are available, but it makes sense that we don't have our red festival envelopes yet, but that will be the next thing, red festival envelopes. Put that on. Put that on. There we go. Alright. There's our ship. We're going to leave that. We're going to head back out to the airport. We're going to just quickly check... Whoa. What was that? Did I get kicked for trespassing in my own hangar? Well, I mean, that was quick. It's a quick way to do it, I guess. That was really weird. Alright, you guys got any gifts back here? Hey. Welcome to you. Okay. Yeah, see, most of the gifts are gone. I think we lucked out with that one. We could go grab the other one. That'd be $1,000. That would be, you know, almost what we paid for a backpack. Oh, there's one. So tapping F now, we'll store it. A little bit choppy here. We're losing a bit of our frames. Oh, that's what I want. I want to get myself a prospector, which will be what? 2.6? 2.9. It's going to be a lot of money for a prospector. That might be where I start out. Trying to get a prospector, do a little bit of mining. Because the last time was salvage. And I know CIG has done something that I don't necessarily agree with, which is there was the whole idea of their fix for expensive torpedoes is to just make ship components really cheap so that you can't claim and sell to make money that way. I think a better idea would be that if you claim your ship after you shot 3 torpedoes or after you remove 3 torpedoes, your claimed ship comes back without the torpedoes. That would be a better way to do it. Alright, let's see if this works now. Does work. Okay, so wearing a backpack allows you to get that one pretty easily. That would have been a better solution, though, you know? So you can't use ship claims as a way to reload your ship. If you need more ammo, you gotta go buy your ammo. That would be a better fix than removing the price, because from what I understand, and I haven't tried it out yet, if you take components, like I used to love taking a salvage job. Look at the salvage jobs here. Like a cutter. We don't have any cutter here. We just have the arrows right now. Taking a salvage job, and that salvage job would then... I'd take the guns, and I'd take the components, and I'd sell those as a way to make some money. And currently, from what I understand, I would probably make about 500 UEC, where I used to make a few thousand. It's a bad change, and it's a lazy change, but it is a current change. So currently right now, can't worry too much about salvaging. So I'm going to go focus more on prospecting, but we can't do that right now because... Alright, I'll take this elevator. Because we don't have a salvage ship. And we don't really have a lot of money, and so we're just going to focus on initially making money. Now, another thing I'm going to do, now, I do agree that you don't necessarily need to start in your hangar, but if you don't like taking the train from your habs to your ship, and you don't need what you have here in the homeworld that often, set up shop in whatever station's above. So I'm going to go to Everest Harbor, quickly set my spawn there at the insurance terminal, and then we're going to head to Paradise Cove and do a little bit of looting. In fact, what I'm actually going to do, I'm not going to set up my shop here. I'm going to set up my shop at Port Tressler, which is above our corp. So those doors are working pretty fast. It might make a Star Runner more viable as a daily flyer if you don't have to wait 6 seconds per door. Alright, so away we go. Off to Port Tressler. I think. Port Tressler? I believe that's what's over Area 18. We're going to head there, reset our spawn, and then I'm going to show you what loot I can find in Walla. So I don't think I'm going to show you that. You already know how to set your spawn. You already know how to navigate, hopefully. We're just going to head right over to Walla, and from there we're going to go to Paradise Cove and see if there's any good loot there. I knew it sounded wrong to me. It is definitely Bikini Point, not Port Tressler, which is around Area 18. I don't know why I got that messed up, except for the fact that I've just been flying around Pyro and already forgetting parts of Stanton. I've noticed an issue with this ship here. Sometimes this panel will flash a lot and it won't open and close right away. You just kind of got to wait it out. So kind of a weird issue with this ship, but hopefully it's not going to be too big of a problem. It seems to be the original cutter more than the Scout or the Rambler, so I have to deal with that. Not as bad as the biggest issue I've had with this game so far, which is it seems like food and drink and even apparently med pens are messed up, that instead of fixing you or healing you or feeding you, they tend to knock you out and kill you. So I don't know if that's still an issue. I don't know if drinking might be the death of me, but it's a good idea to set your spawn somewhere that you want to start at quite often. And a lot of times you might just have to log out and log back into the game, and then you'll be in the station, and then backspace once you store all your gear, and you'll come back fully regenerated. Or use the beds, but the beds don't actually heal you or hydrate you as quickly as, or for as permanently as something like a death will do. So unfortunately that is the only workaround at the moment until they fix whatever reason causes drinks to knock you out when you try to use them. We're going to go over to Walla. And from there, we're going to go to OM4, I believe it is. 2 or 4. I'll know when I get there, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. Now, if you really want to do some serious looting, you could also buy yourself a 1SU container to bring in your ship. But as it stands, we'll start at 1. 1 should get us to 4. Hopefully, it's on the daylight side, but I'm never that lucky. Order 1. Order 4. Ooh. I might be that lucky. Assuming 4 is the one I'm looking for. Alright. No. Ooh, I think we're okay. Yes! There's where we're going. We're going over here. So we'll turn that off. We'll kind of aim ourselves. And we're aiming for right here. That's where we're going. So I'm just going to kind of pre-aim a little bit and then jump ahead so you don't need to see me fly slowly down to the planet's surface. But you can't jump directly to this place. You can only basically get close and aim there. And this is the easiest way I found to get to Paradise Cove. If you need to have more of a tutorial, I do have a tutorial on finding Paradise Cove, at least a couple of them. The most recent one, I don't know if I actually give a tutorial on how to find it, but it was just me testing to see if there was still okay loot here in 4.0, and it seemed like there is. And really what I need is some ammo, and I'll get some med equipment at the same time, which mostly I can sell for money, and maybe I'll get lucky and get some good armor or something kind of rare. So we'll see. The one thing I don't tend to find here is food and multi-tools, and so those you have to go somewhere else for those. But we're going to head down to the surface and see what is at Paradise Cove. Hopefully no one else is here, and hopefully it has not been looted recently. Entering the atmosphere now. This is kind of a little peeve I have with the new HUD, is like Before, you used to have a little square here telling your altitude. Now we have just this. Can you read this? Because I certainly can't, unless I go up here and I go, okay, we're about 17 kilometers, but definitely not as good as it used to be. We're heading towards this blue area here, and when we get closer, this mountain here, I believe, or this mountain, is the one we're going to. It'll change shape. I kind of feel like it's this one, but we'll know when we're a bit closer. In fact, I'll keep zoomed in here so we can kind of see it pop into shape. It'll be around 6K altitude based on this angle. There we go. It's changed now. So that one is the one we're going to. So we're just going to aim a bit. We're going to reduce our maximum speed down to maybe 550, just so I can stop when I need to. Nobody has popped up on radar yet, which is good. And soon we're going to see some lights kind of show up underneath this mountain here. If anyone pops up on radar, it sometimes makes it easier to find the place. A lot of times it's just an abandoned ship, but we don't even seem to have those so far. And we are at 3K of altitude. Oh, there is a ship there, 14 kilometers away. Don't know if there's any people here. Usually it's abandoned ship, and a lot of times you'll have like someone's name in there, but just in case when we get closer, we're gonna go put our shields on. Now the one thing too is that I don't really have anything on me. I mean, I do have my max flex, and I do have my my backpack, so I do stand to lose something if I get shot. But if they destroy my ship, it's a cutter, really quick and easy to claim. Now, one thing I like to do is make sure that my max speed is set all the way up for if I have to get out of here. Ooh. There is someone here. So, because there's someone here, and they are definitely doing the route to loot, what I might do is try to bed log a little bit of ways, go to a different server, and then come back. We'll let this guy do his looting. Maybe he'll get something. Ooh. Was not expecting him to jump off there. Alright, so I'm going to fly over the other side of the mountain. The main reason why is because bed logging seems to want you to be a bit farther away, at least around Paradise Cove. If you land next to it and bed log, a lot of times what happens is you log back in and you're in the center of the system at the star. So I'm going to go over here and bed log, and I should be far enough away that it's not going to cause me to spawn in the wrong location. So based on where that ship is, I'm about 2 kilometers away. We're going to land here. We're going to try this bed logging. Now, in order to... Oh, well, that's kind of a weird place to... Here we go. In order to bed log successfully, you have to make sure you lay down and don't sit on the bed. And then you have to switch servers. So we're going to go here, lie down. And then we're going to choose log out, which you can't see, but it's there. Now, in order to switch servers, what you need to do is you need to choose a different location. So I think we're logged into the North American server. Yeah. So we'll just go to, say, Australian. European, Asian, just switch that. Q5, Q1, that was pretty quick. Let this load again. Let's see if we are in the middle of the sun or if we're still on the planet of Walla. Hopefully, we're at Walla. So I could just open up my map, but I'm willing to just look out the window. Alright, it looks like it worked. Because I can see mountains. Now, do I see a ship on my radar? I don't believe so. So we might be okay. I'm going to pull our landing gear in so we can get closer. And then we're going to come down next to Paradise Cove. Now, if you're looking to really loot, like I said before, you can bring yourself a 1SU container, and with that, you can fill it up with everything you find here, and then fly away, do a bed log, switch servers, come back, and maybe loot even more. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here, we're going to land right there, leave our engines off. Now, since I don't have anything in my ship, and if someone just destroys my ship, I can just log right now, or if someone steals my ship, I can just log until I have something to store. See, this is the issue I've been talking about. This door here doesn't always want to open. Alright. I'm going to leave my ramp open. Something that you should never do, especially in a place like this. I'm going to do it. My routine for Paradise Cove is roof, then interior. So we go through the bottom here. Whoa, my frames are stuttering. And there's our first crate. Got ourselves a sidearm. Got ourselves another gun. Oh, I forgot to put those away. Got ourselves a custodian. And are these Uberevs? They're arc lights, so none of those are useful for that pistol. But we got some ammo. Didn't think it was Uberev. Nothing there. Another crate here. This one looks like it might have rifles. It's got a helmet. Oh, it's got helmet and chest armor. Alright, so we can put that in there. Put this in there. We can carry this. There we go. Alright, so we're going to run back to our ship. And we're going to unload this stuff into our cutter. And then we're going to continue. Now, I don't think there's any working storage in here, is there? What's this one do? Oh, there is. Okay, perfect. Might as well put those in there for now. Alright. So I still have my pistol on me. That's fine. Actually, you know what? I don't need it. Put that away as well. Come on. Open. There we go. And now we're going to close this, because now we have something in there. So at least we can mitigate the chances of someone stealing our ship. Although I don't think they could actually get those things if they steal the ship. They would just steal my ship. But I would lose out on some of that gear. Now, if the game crashes and I start back in another location, I've lost that because it's in my ship and not on my person. But it's not a huge loss. Alright. There's a remove me ball. There's another loot crate, another remove me ball. Now this one has P4 and a sniper rifle and a scorch compensator and some more ammo. Perfect. Another remove me ball. So they've got some issues with their graphics here. No current boxes there. Sometimes there are in these locations, sometimes there aren't, so you just have to learn where there might be something. Got some grenades. Don't need those right now, but I don't think I've ever successfully used a grenade in this game. Nothing in there. Oh, there's something over here. This looks like it might be medical. Yeah, so we got a medical gun. We got some oxypen, we got a medical attachment, and some refills. I've never found anything over here. I don't know if there is, but I've never seen something over there. Another crate here. We're doing pretty good for crates. What we have here? arms. Might as well put them on. Another chest. Might as well carry it. We gotta wait. There is something over there, so I'm gonna have to come back and get that. Nothing over there, but there might be something down below. So we're gonna go back to store this. And then we will continue on the roof. One more load should do it there, and then we're gonna head inside. So open up this. I do like the clanky noise that the cutter makes. Whoever designed that, good job for you. Whoever designed this door, maybe not. Alright, so get this gun, get that gun, take these arms off, move all this. Perfect. Oh, that opened. That's kind of interesting. It's less of an issue also to close your ship if you're doing the roof section and planning on coming back before going inside, because you will see a ship or hear a ship approach. And so if you need to get into your ship and get away real quick, it's actually maybe better. But once you're inside, it's better to have it all closed up. That way... Ooh, what happened there? That way, it's less likely to be left open, and it's more defensible. Now, normally, to get over to that chest there, I actually jump from there to there. It's quicker than going up and down this ladder, but since I already know I need to be up this ladder, assuming the ladders work, there we go, I'll just climb up. So this one might have some more rifles. It does. It's got another sniper rifle. Got a Coda pistol. Got some different magazines. So this jump is very doable because we're on a moon gravity. So that's why I do it there. I don't need to go down there because there's never boxes over there if there's not one in that crate. Not one up there right now because I just looked. It's just got like an ammo box, but that's nothing you can loot. Nothing there. That's too bad. And inside here, nothing in there. So I could bring stuff back to the ship, but I think I'm just going to go inside. Because I've only got one gun on my back, and I got lots of backpack space. They did increase the space of the backpacks, the volume, so you're able to get quite a bit of stuff inside them. I don't know, maybe I can actually put guns in my backpack instead of just on it. Nothing there. Sometimes it's hard to see. It looks like whatever I looted outside, all the stuff there. See, like, can I put this in here? Oh, I can. Can I put 2 in there? No, but if I do this... No. Okay. Put that on the ground since it's not giving me an option to hold it. And then... where did it go? Oh, alright. Well, maybe I lost that. Another one here. Another handgun. Another grenades. LMG battery. Shotgun magazine. So I'm getting some ammo. Oh, there it is. There we go. We'll pick that up. Just needed some time to think about it, that's all. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Is anything around here? Got this one first. Okay. Loot. There we go. What do we have here? Pistols, pistol magazines, pistol magazines. So we're definitely good for pistols. And this one doesn't want me to see what's in it. Oh, that seemed to break. Alright, let's try it again now that I've walked away. Alright, what was ever in there broke. Maybe we're having server issues. So we're gonna head on out. And I'm gonna count this as a success. I got some sniper rifles. I believe an LMG. A bunch of pistols, bunch of ammo. No need to be greedy. But if I was, I would fly away, bed log, come back, and repeat. But that would be boring for a video, so maybe some other time. We're going to put this stuff in here. Oh. Whoa. What is that? Can I go in here? There we go. I'm really in a weird position there. Oh yeah, this is definitely not working. Okay, ooh, there. It did for a second. There we go. Okay. Oh, what I did is I accidentally dragged my backpack and core off of me and into here. Let's do this. There we go. Alright, I'm going to leave all the stuff out of my backpack right now, because we're just going to head back to Bajini Point. We're going to unload our stuff there. And that will be it for our initial looting. Goodbye, Paradise Cove. Thank you for your help. I just realized part of my issues with stuttering gameplay might be that I'm on a... I think I chose Australian server, and I'm in Canada, so I couldn't have chose a farther server. That might be it. Alright. I feel like my landing gear isn't erased. There we go. So off to Bajini Point, where we'll unload all this and see how we did. I keep forgetting I have more than just the Nomad and Cutter and MR. The reason I have the MR is because I have a Dragonfly, and I also have the Grey Cat STV. So I do have a number of things here. One thing I wonder about all of these hangars is, why do we have 2 storage access kiosks? Do we need 2? Why not just 1? I would love it if we had 1, and then like a box or a crate or a locker here that you could like predetermine a loadout. But let's see how we did. We're just going to go filters armor-wise. We got ourselves PAB-1 core, so this is light armor. We have both of those. We have the Sakura Sun and the Astro Edition. We got ourselves a mandible helmet. Nifty. Got ourselves a G2 helmet. Got ourselves a... Oh, that's the wrong core. So I've switched to orange core. So we got an orange core. The black was one I already had. Let's fix that. I did kind of shuffle things when I was carrying things over. It only took 2 trips to take everything out of my ship and put it in here. We also have the ADP core, and we got some arms. No clothing. Weapons-wise, we got 2 Scion compensators. Actually, no, we got 4 of them. That's not bad. We got... Can we stack these? No, we got a Ubrev pistol. We got some frag grenades. For some reason can't stack those either. Oh, there we go. 7 frag grenades. And I got a Night Stalker LH86 pistol, another Ubrev, an Arclight, another Ubrev, Coda. We got ourselves a sniper rifle and another one. Should be able to stack those. Oh, they're different though. Different attachments on there. So I'm gonna have to look at what attachments are on there right now. We got P4 AR rifle. That's not bad. Utility-wise, we got ourselves a med tool and a couple oxy pens and a lifeguard attachment for a multi-tool. I'm just going to sell those, make some money on that. Ammo-wise, we got ourselves some P6 magazines. We got a Coda magazine. Got a Ubrev battery. Got 6 of those. Somehow they'll join together. Why is this not working? Actually, we got 9 of those. That's not bad. So 9 of those. 2 of the P6 magazines. Yeah, so we did all right. No containers, no other, except for our Luminalia gifts. But that is it. So what I'm going to do now, I don't need to bring you along with me. I'm just going to go to a random point of interest on a moon, and I'm going to do a little bit of looting there, see what else I can find. Really, I'm looking for multi-tools is the main thing. But anything else I find, maybe some armor if I'm lucky, maybe another backpack if I'm lucky. But the main thing I'm going to be looking for is multi-tools, and it can't hurt to get crews. But like I said, right now if I drink, even though I'm only at 87 here, it'll kill me. So no need to see that. We'll just kind of see what I can find in the looting that I do. And then we're going to actually go into start making some money, actually work on making some money. I think what I'm going to start out with our little cutter, is some of the small hauling contracts, because those don't use a lot, like this one here. A ship that can hold 1 SCU cargo container. Yeah, and we need to deliver 7 of them from up here down to Riker. I could probably fit 7 into the cutter if I really squeeze it. If not, I'll just take 2 trips. But we'll make 50k. That's more than double of what I have now, so maybe we'll do that later as well. But first, I'm going to do a little bit of looting. So I forgot about one important thing. I did go and do some looting. I did find a multi-tool, some more armor, some food, although food does seem to be broken. And I did kill myself trying to drink, so it's either backspacing and going to the hospital, or laying in the hospital bed and getting a little bit of sustenance. Seems to be the only way at the moment, but hopefully they fix drinking and that works. But the thing I did forget about was that I have a nomad. So the fact that I have a nomad means that I can do these delivery jobs a little bit easier. So there we are, we got the nomad. What paint is it? Oh, it's the Jackal, I think, the black one. Make sure I got a helmet on. Now, if you're ever not sure if you're wearing a helmet, I don't know if I've pointed this out in another video before, but my contacts, my magical contacts that I'm wearing, gives me a circle map. But as soon as you put a helmet on, and we do have all these helmets here, choose this helmet here. Now, it's a rectangle. So that's how you can tell just at a glance whether or not you got a helmet on. I don't need that on right now. I do need a multi-tool, and I do need a tractor beam. Oh, how come that's not showing up? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we have that. We've got our cargo bay open and ready. I could somehow try to use the tractor beam, but I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to take our opening job, which will be 7 SU from here down to the spaceport, accept. Alright, so now we got to go to our freight elevator. Let's try this again. Lower this down. Bring it back up. I guess I could have moved my ship closer, but we don't need to worry about that. It's only 7 boxes. So I'll just chuck them over here first, and then I'll stack them in. See, this is another one of my gripes with the changes, is we no longer have the ability to aim down sight. It just switches between the 2 versions. And so when I'm trying to aim at this box on the left, I might hit the center one, which doesn't lift up. The edge ones are the ones that lift up. I really wish we had aim down sight. Now, it's not a huge deal for stacking boxes, but when we get into things like salvaging weapons off of a ship that we don't want to accidentally grab with the tractor beam and fling around in space. It'd be really good to be able to aim down sight again. I haven't tried hand mining with the multi-tool, but I'm assuming it's also bad due to the inability to see the screen. So this is not the best cargo running ship. Oh, because, what's the... Let me go to the ramp. There we go. Perfect. Because of the open cargo. But as far as doing something like this, where I'm going from station to station, pretty awesome. Maybe I'll have to do some rock mining, see if that's any better in this patch. But this is a great starter ship for being able to rock mine, to do some cargo running or hauling like these contracts. Looting from bounties. It's actually a pretty good ship. I do like the Nomad. I will say this tractor beam kind of has gotten in the way. When it didn't exist before, it was part of the ship, and it was just this beam over here. It was better, although then I always wondered why that beam existed. At least now I know. Also, that interaction for this door seems to be smaller than it was before, so that's a bit of a change. So we're going to go to Rikers. We're going to land there. We're going to deliver. And currently, we don't have any rep with Kovalex. No rep with anything at all. And we currently we're down to 21,700. I also kind of miss the orange. I think the orange was much better than this blue color. I kind of wish they still had the orange. Can I target Air 18 from in here? Can I spell? Ooh, I can target it from in here. That's kind of a surprise. Okay. Wow, this game is getting a bit laggy. And we gotta get down to the planet. Whoa, this ship's got a lot of G-force in it. I managed to almost black myself out. Alright, and then Air 18. And it's nighttime, which actually is one of the few times where it's going to be more helpful for new players, because you can see the line of lights coming out of the spaceport, which aren't visible in the daytime. It does make the spaceport easier to find, so there's that line of lights there. But right now there's not even any cloud cover. Were this to be daytime, that is really easy to see, so not at all difficult. But if there's cloud cover, it does take some getting used to land at ArcCorp. I used to find it really difficult. I've now kind of got a knack for it. The only place that I really have trouble landing is Grim Hex. I seem to always choose the back of the asteroid when I'm trying to land there. Going a bit fast, so we'll put our maximum down to about 4, maybe 330. And then we'll let off throttle when we're fairly close, and I'll request a hangar. I'm assuming with the ship this size we're going to be landing in one of the side hangars, one of these ones right here. I think I'm right. Oh no, it's one of the top-down ones. Okay. So we're going to land in here. And the good thing about the hauling jobs is you don't need to go to TDD. You don't need to go on a train. Like, we're going to complete it right from in here. So we're going to position ourselves so the freight is more or less in front of us. Perfect. And we're going to get out of our ship. Now, if you have multiple jobs at one time, do not put more cargo than you need onto this elevator, because by completing one job, it'll take all the cargo that you put on there for other jobs, and it will ruin your ability to finish your other jobs. So at least it used to. Maybe they fixed that, but I'm not going to risk it if I start doing multiple jobs. Really, it's good if you can start chaining jobs together. With this ship, I'm going to be limited to smaller jobs. But 50,000 for what I'm just doing here. Can't complain. Oh, see, I've missed and I hit my ship. Luckily, we're not in space. Alright, so that is it. Here, and confirm. Now we're watching here. This is going to go away. Should say complete. There you go, contract complete. And then our payment should show up over here. Awarded 50,250. Ooh, I made an extra 250,000 or 250 UEC. Wonder why. But we're now up to 72,000. We're going to go to contracts. We are at Rikers. And I'm looking for direct. Direct solar will get you from one place to another, but I want direct planetary. Medium. I don't think I could do that. 53. I need direct planetary, extra small. So from Bajini to Riker, we're going to accept that one. Go to offers, hauling, any other ones. Look through them real quick. And this is kind of an issue here, where like salvage, this is going underneath, but I don't see any more direct solar, direct solar, direct solar, direct solar, direct planetary. Is that still a medium? From Riker to Bajini, but it's 84 SCU, and I do not think I can do 84 in one go with here. 76,000. Direct planetary, extra small. Bajini to Riker, 7. Accept that. Now if we look at this, we're going to go back up to Bajini, and we're going to take 9 and 7, so we're taking 16 SCU. We're going to make 100,000. I was hoping to have something from Riker to bring up there that I could fit. That was small enough, but it does not look like we have anything small enough. I'll do one last quick check. I want direct planetary. That's medium. It's too big for me. Direct planetary from Bajini to Riker. I should be able to do that as well, right? Can I? Alright, well, we're going to risk it. I now chose 3 extra small cargo. I think we're okay. What I could do... Come on. Where is the... There it is. I could use some of the money from doing these cargo missions and rent a Cutlass. Or even something like a Taurus. I think Taurus are rentable. And you could actually make some pretty good money doing this. I also didn't look at my rep. So I should have a Kovalex rep. And trainee is done. Now we're going to go to rookie. And we're going to see how much these jobs will give me as far as rookie goes. But we got to get back up the space station. And from there, we're going to grab these next jobs and bring them back down. So I will see you in a moment. Oh, that's not the raid station. We'll have to wait till we get into space and then we can fly to it. So now we have 3 jobs to do. So we put the elevator down. Now, like I said, you don't want to put all the jobs or all your stuff onto a elevator when completing a job. It's different if they're all going to the same location. So I'll be able to put all these onto the freight elevator in the destination without any problem. So I should be able to fit all these in here. And I'll do that. I'll load it up, and then we're going to head back down to the space station. Kind of repetitive. When you look at some of the bigger jobs, if you're looking at something like, can I do it from up here? I think so. If you're looking at one of the jobs, say, that has 80 or 100 SU, also look at the box sizes, because you're not going to be doing 80 1 SU boxes like I'm doing here with these little smaller jobs. With the bigger ones, it might be only 6 or 7 larger containers, but you need to have a ship capable of carrying those larger containers. So I'll load this up. Hopefully everything fits in here, no problem. There we go. Look at this. One short. Can I fit 1 SU through this door? Is that possible? No. Can I stack 1 SU up here? And just hope it doesn't fall out. Let's find out. This could be a mistake. I could just store it back in there and then come back and get that one last one, but at the risk of losing $50,000 and a little bit of rep, we're going to try it the janky way. And now we know that I have accepted just a little bit too much for this little ship. Another option would be to store it in the Drake cutter and then bring that separately. But I'm going to look first. I mean, the box is there. And it's not moving. So let's see what happens when I jump. Now, you'll also notice that I only have one job up there. I could choose which one I am following. So in my accepted ones here, you can see here, I can choose one of these and untrack that one or choose another one to track. But even if you're not tracking them, they're still active. So when I, ooh, well, that was terrifying. So even when I just put all the stuff in for one job, it's actually going to allow me to go right there. Allow me to complete all the jobs simultaneously, as long as I don't lose one cargo box because it's not snapped to my grid and just loose in the back of my space pickup. This looks beautiful. Look at this coming into the city. Frame rates seem pretty good for 4.0. I have to say, it's been feeling okay with me. There's been a couple times, especially in Lorville, it felt a little bit choppy, but for the most part, it's feeling all right. What is this? Oh, this is, I guess for my, whatever it's called. My tractor beam. Yeah, okay. So can I tow with the ship? Like an SRV? I don't know. Maybe I'll slow down a little bit coming in. A little bit of a delay there, but not too bad. Oh, now. See, now I feel like I'm in a different hangar. I'm in one of the side ones, like I thought I would be last time. I like these hangars. I hope when we're able to choose our hangars, we can actually choose one of the front ones. Because unless you have a Sulian, there's really no, I find, advantage to these hangars over the or the top view hangars, I should say. Top load, top entry, drop down hangars. Okay, we still got the box. I think we did it. Turn our engines off. Get out of our ship. Get the jump out animation as opposed to jumping out like I wanted to. And here we go. Let's deliver all of these at one time. So I'm going to load these all into the elevator. It doesn't matter where they're going. Now, if you're delivering to multiple locations, load each job separately from the freight elevator. Load them into different sides of your ship so that you know, for instance, left side is one job, right side is the other. Unless you're loading and unloading different things. Like, see, this one here is carbon. This one here, quartz. So at least I know what's in these items. And I could deliver accordingly. There we are. Loaded up. I got everything there. Now, ooh, I don't know why this does this all the time. So we go lower elevator, and we got, look at, all three jobs. So we had an hour meeting on that, 45 minutes on that, an hour basically on that. So, had I needed to take 2 trips, these jobs give you plenty of time. But we're going to do all 3 at once. And I don't know if it'll show me all 3 jobs up here, or just the one that's currently being small cargo haul. It might only show me the one. Oh no, there you go, contract complete, extra small cargo haul. So it does show you all of them, not just the one that's being tracked. It will show me the money for all 3. 50,000. Maybe it only shows you that once, but I should have 150 extra. There we go. We're at 222,000. So I've made almost $200,000 in this video just by doing some pretty simple stuff. Plus, oh, I was about to say plus I could show you I got a bunch of stuff, but I am at Air 18. I am not at Virginia Point. So I think that's it. I think that's where we're going to stop this here. I'm definitely going to be doing some more cargo missions, so I'm going to be doing those outside of a video so that you don't need to see me do more of this. And when we come back, I'm going to have much more money as well as more rep. But look at this. Maybe 2 more jobs and I'll be getting junior contracts. Then I'm definitely going to have to look at renting a bigger ship or potentially just earning enough doing these. Why am I going up there? Earn enough money doing these in order to buy myself a better ship. But I do want to get a prospector. That is my goal, is a prospector and maybe a cutlass, and both of those together. Reasonable price, or prospector and like a Connie, maybe a Taurus. I haven't flown the Connies that much, but maybe I'll look at one of those. So until then, happy 2025, and so awesome that you've made it this far. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all soon in the verse. Goodbye, everybody.